everybody, it's Kristin and happy Topic Tuesday to you. Today is kind of a combo topic tag Tuesday. The beautiful Sandy from Miss May 27, who I will of course link below, recently created a tag video called, I believe she's calling it my Ultimate MAC 15 Pan Palette, or something more eloquent than that. I just butchered it. And actually this goes in line with one of the videos that I've been trying to do, which is kind of a top, you know, X amount of MAC eyeshadows. So it's kind of a topic slash tag Tuesday, and I'm very excited to do it. So thank you so much, Sandy, for creating the tag and for tagging me. And right off the bat, I am full on cheating. I will explain that though. So I went through and I emptied out one of my palettes so that I could start kind of putting things in there. And I was like, okay, perfect. When I got done with it, I was like, perfect, I have 15 in here. I had totally forgotten a palette that I use every single day on a daily basis. So I'm deciding that my 4-pan palette that I use on a daily basis doesn't count, but I want to run it down quickly for you. What can I say? So this palette here is my highlight slash transition color palette. And in here, and I just want to run over these quickly because I definitely would not want to be without any of these shadows. So the first one is Brule, which you guys have heard me talk about a million times, and as you can see, I need a new one. This one is soft brown, and I like to use that with a little bit warmer eye to transition out. This is Wedge. I like to use that with a little bit of a cooler eye, but I also can work it in with a warmer eye. And then this one is Shale from MAC, and that one leans a little more purple, so I like to use that. I use that today as my transition. When I'm using kind of more taupey, purpley, sometimes mauvey, different eye looks, I like to use that one. So this is kind of my honorable mention for pan palette from MAC. So I chuck it across the table. Okay, so let's get into, this is what mine looks like that I have put together. And I'm sure some of these aren't going to shock you, and some of them might be surprising. So I'm going to go in from top to bottom, and I will list all of the colors below so you don't have to feel like you need to make a list. So these are the first three, and this is Naked Lunch, Satin Taupe, and this one is Handwritten. Naked Lunch is a perfect color, even kind of an all-over color. Somebody just asked me to look through my collection for a dupe for the Lorac color in Nude from the Pro palette, and I found that to be a pretty close dupe. Okay, so that is Naked Lunch, Satin Taupe, and Handwritten. And below I will list the finishes if I know them. Sometimes they don't have them on the back, but if I know them, I'll list them below for you, or I'll look them up. And this is actually the eye look that I'm wearing today with Shale in the crease. Nope, lies. I think I called that Shale and it's Quarry. I'm forever flipping those around. This right here is Quarry. Again, I'll list it below. But anyway, so this is the eye look that I'm wearing today. I would say it is my most go-to MAC eye look. Close anyway. Alright, so the next row here is so this, by the way, Naked Lunch, Satin Taupe, Handwritten. So the next ones I'll show you is All the Glitters, Woodwinked, and Brown Down. Brown Down is a little more warm than Handwritten is. Not a little more, it is warmer. And then this is Woodwinked, and then that is All the Glitters. I really like All the Glitters for, it's kind of like a lighter, easier to work with version of MAC's Tan Pigment, I think, in my opinion. I mean, easier to work with as far as I'm not digging out a loose pigment. So All the Glitters, Woodwinked, Brown Down. I love Woodwinked, especially in the summer. Woodwinked for me will almost be in the crease. It's a great all over the lid one color, because if you blend it out with the same brush or even with a little bit of a fluffier brush, it will turn, at least on me, almost a little coppery orangey and make it look like you have more than one shadow in there. It's an awesome color. Awesome color. Alright, the next one is Amber Lights, Sable, and then Sketch. Maybe a little closer perhaps. I always feel like the coloring is more accurate back here. That's why I do that. Okay, so Amber Lights, Sable, and Sketch. Amber Lights is an awesome color. It blends so well, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know that I have something else in my collection that is close to that. So I like Sketch for the color, but it's a little bit trickier to work with. So know that, and you can tell even in the swatch, it gets a little patchy. But Amber Lights, Sable, and then Sketch. And then this row might surprise you a little bit. This is Digit, Parfait Amour, and Contrast. Contrast is one of my favorite colors of anywhere of all time ever. That's a little dramatic, wasn't it? But it is. I don't know. I'm just drawn to it. And not necessarily even to wear. Sometimes I like it just to look at. Oh, I'm a fruitcake. I was trying to get Sketch off my finger there. So those are those three. And just because I'm showing you these three doesn't mean I like to wear them together. It's just the way they landed in my palette. So there's Digit, Parfait Amour, and Contrast. Contrast is really pretty over a brown base and over a black base. And I like to use Digit and Parfait Amour together in a look, but not necessarily with Contrast. You know. And then my last row is Mulch, Cranberry, and Sumptuous Olive. Mulch is just so pretty, and it's really pretty over Laura Mercier Cocoa Caviar Stick. Okay, so Mulch, Cranberry, and Sumptuous Olive. Look at that sheen. I just love that. So that is my ultimate 15 pan MAC palette. I have +4 bonus ones. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them for me below. But I will, of course, link or list all of the shadows that I have in my 15 pan palette. And this is, by the way, the newer one. And I have, you know, a good amount of these. I really like these so much better. I don't like the, I'm going to figure out a way to put on the back of here, you know, what shadows are in each palette, but I love being able to see them, and I feel like I actually reach for them more because they're it's easier to find. This is not normally put together like this. I have them separated out, but for the sake of the video. Okay, today on my face, I have the Chanel Pro Lumiere under the Guerlain Les, I've been saying Les Ors, but somebody was telling me that the S is silent, which I don't remember from my French class. So Les Ors. And as my blush today, I used the Mary Kay blush I just showed in a haul in Shy, which I like. It definitely has some sheen to it. The sheen is all the blush. There's no, I don't have any highlight on. And I told you the eyeshadows that I have: Naked Lunch, Satin, Taupe, Handwritten, and then Quarry as my transition color. I have the Clinique Intense Quick Eyeliners, quick liner for eyes Intense, and Intense Aubergine on my upper lash line, and Intense Truffle on my lower lash line. And then on my lips today, I have, this is my first baby lips ever, and actually Emily sent this to me. She's probably appalled right now that this is the first one. I really like this. It's so nice. I've been using it a lot. And this is in Very Berry. I know it said that on here somewhere, but I'm fairly certain it was in Very Berry, so I will list it below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye!